single color, not privilege. If we all work together, we can fix this. Yeah, divided we fall, but together we in this.
What's up? How we doing tonight? It's just kind of an impromptu type deal. I'm sitting here watching these cats up in Canada and what they're going through right now. And it's some bullshit. So I want to give a shout out to this guy named, his name is Matt Garcia. His YouTube handle is Zot. He's live streaming. If y'all get a chance, get on there and like his channel, like his videos. There's about to be a freedom convoy here in the United States. They're trying to shut this all down. It's funny how all this science shit is changing every fucking day. Hear that? Learn how to fight too. I've been shut down. But I'm back. And I'm gonna keep coming back. And I ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop saying what I got to fucking say. I don't give a shit. Come at me. I don't care. I'm 100% behind the Freedom Convoy in Canada. If I was allowed in Canada, I'd be up there standing there with those dudes, because straight up, I mean, this is like the fight that needs to be fought. The shit about fucking Hillary Clinton. This bullshit about where the fucking thing is going on around here is just nonsense. Anyway, welcome y'all. Impromptu. I wasn't planning on recording tonight, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Like I said, check out Zot, Z-O-T, on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Give him a like. Subscribe. If you got a couple extra bucks, buy a t-shirt. Whatever you can do to support these people, because they're Trudeau, who has proven to be a fascist, and he's also been proven through the words of Klaus Schwab to have been groomed to be involved in basically the World Bank. And if you want proof of that, hit me up. I'll show it to you. You can see it. Schwab is especially proud of Justin Trudeau. You know, I mean, all this guy would have to do is say, hey, we're going to drop the mask mandate. We're going to drop the vaccine mandate. It's been proven that vaccine or not. And here I go again, getting ready to get shut down. I'm sure I will. Me, you, all you 3.2 listeners I got out there. I think that's going to be one of my t-shirts. It's going to be like the Mike Files, 3.2 listeners. But straight up, I mean, maybe I got some more. I don't know. I would hope so. But please start, using this up here. All right. I hope my boy is doing well out there in Ukraine. Nick, I hope you're all right, man. I don't know if you're back or not. I'll try and hit you up when I get done with this. I'd like to speak with you again. I hope you're well. I'd like to also find out what is legitimately going on over there, because the mainstream media is showing all kinds of footage of, different armaments being shot off. There was a news clip put up earlier by a reporter where he was running down the road and they got in some big ass vans and bailed out. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell from this side of the globe, and people. I urge you to use discretion when you are taking in these things from the media. When you're taking in these things, that the media you're putting out there. I mean, I just urge you. I'm not talking conspiracy theory or anything like that. I'm just saying, I urge you to not believe all the hype. Don't believe everything that you see. until you can prove it. Okay, that's where I come from. That's my standpoint. Is like I don't try to put anything out there unless I can personally verify it. That's how I live my life. That's one of the tenets of my personal existence is don't speak shit unless you know shit. So to sit here and watch the shit that comes out on CNN, Fox, MSDNC, CNBC, ABC, it's all bullshit. All of it is. The major media conglomerates are owned by like 5 or 6 different organizations. And they're all pitted to, evoke certain emotions in you and me. And so what you need to do, and I'm not telling you what to do, but what you should contemplate doing is getting a broader perspective of what's really going on. Because what you're seeing, what you're taking in out there, especially if you're looking at the cable news, the Dish Network, whatever the fuck you're looking at. I mean, even myself, I don't even know if what I'm seeing right now. I mean, I've got a bunch of different different networks that I pay attention to that I feel like are telling me the truth. Do I know that? I don't. But I like this dude, this Zot. Okay, so check him out, ZOT, Zot, real easy. Check him out. Give him a like, subscribe, if you're behind the Canadian truckers. And I don't know why you wouldn't be, because, I mean, this is what we need in this country. We need people to stand up, because the things that are going on right now, okay, the things that science has now declared as otherwise would have got you shut down and have got me warnings, strikes. And what I've said has turned out to be fucking right. So I've been shut down. I've been given strikes. I've had to fucking argue. I've had to come back against YouTube and say I never said anything against CDC, NIH, or WHO. And they've had to come back and say, oh, okay. And they revoke my, it's bullshit. It's absolutely opposite of what fucking habeas corpus is. You know what I'm saying? For any of y'all out there that know anything about the fucking law. I'm sick and fucking tired of it. I'm sick of it. And you should be too. Because these motherfuckers are lying to you every fucking day. They lie to you every day. They lie. And then they're allowed to go back and retract their lies and say, oh, well, science says this. Science says that. Blah, blah, fucking blah. It's all straight bullshit. It's bullshit. These people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't have a fucking clue. We sit here and we watch these jackasses like fucking Justin fucking Trudeau. These talking fucking heads like fucking Potato Head Stelter. These idiots that you all listen to like fucking Fauci. And these fucking morons. Jesus Christ. It's absolutely insane. And then it comes out to be proven true that fucking Hillary was behind fucking spying on the fucking Trump outfit. Like he said. It's the same thing with him. Everybody call conspiracy theorists. Isn't that? Durham has come out with, are you not going to believe him? You're going to throw John Durham aside? He came out and said, look, this is what happened. This dude, his campaign, the White House, was spied upon by Hillary Clinton. Might want to look into the Clinton Foundation. That's all I'm saying. Might want to look into them. You might want to look into the bodies list behind the Clinton Foundation. Maybe, Just saying. All I'm asking is do your due fucking diligence. Look into it, I'm not trying to tell anybody which way to go, think anything. Think what you want to think. But do your fucking due diligence. Don't just believe this nonsense that you're being told. All right? You want to look into the Clintons, why don't you go back to Barry Seal? Mena, Arkansas. Go back and look into that. I know some shit about that y'all probably don't fucking know. I've seen photos of it, like straight up Polaroids from an individual that I used to know whose kinfolk was involved, there's no way he would have had those Polaroid pictures on those runways had there not been that involvement, because you don't just procure those, especially in the late 90s, because we didn't have this. We didn't have this internet shit. We didn't have this way of communicating. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have it. So go back and look at that. And then you got this goony fucking pantsuit fucking Hillary coming back out of the woodwork. I mean, is she going to find a way to come back out? I mean, she's got to be the most narcissistic fucking person on the fucking planet to just keep coming out, just keep showing up. Weird, huh? Go back and look at her and check out one of her first cases when she got out of law school. Check out who she represented and who she was going against. 12-year-old girl. Who was she representing? A fucking pedophile. And what happened? Go back and look that up. Go back and look that up. Come tell me about it. Tell me what you find out. Do your homework, people. That's all I keep saying. Do your homework. I sit here, I do my homework every day. I mean, this jackass up here in Canada, and my heart goes out to all you, and I don't mean to say that because I hate that saying, but you know what? If I could go into Ottawa, Canada right now, I'd be out there firing up the truck, fueling up, and I'd be going up there to join up with you cats. But unfortunately, being wrongfully accused of the crime I was accused of in this country, I can't come into your country. So, Zot, I'd be there, right there with you. I would love to mobilize and come up there. You know, I mean, I got all the press credentials, everything. I mean, I can go anywhere I want to with the press stuff inside this country. But unfortunately, because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, I can't go up there and stand beside you. So y'all are my brothers and sisters up there in Canada, and I really am behind you 100%, and I'll do anything I can with my 3.2 listeners. 3.2. That might be my new t-shirt. 3.2. I don't know. Anyway. And then we got this shit going on in Ukraine. They're saying they're shooting. They're saying they're not shooting. They're saying they're firing this. They're saying they're not firing this. I don't really know. I'm going to try and reach out to the friend of the show, to Nick, you guys saw on here previously, and see if I can find out what's happening. I don't know if he's still in Kiev or if he has made his way stateside. I just hope I hope he's safe. Hope he's well. And I do hope you're all well too. But I hope you understand that basically what Trudeau has done is invoke a form of martial law. I mean, this dude has basically said that they can seize your bank account no matter what. So you got these guys, it's 30 below up there, right? And you got these dudes out there in these trucks, and they're standing tall for something that they believe in. They're not being violent. I've been watching this. There's no violence going on. But what they're doing is they're putting themselves in a position of power, of saying, hey, look, we are the fucking people, and you all motherfuckers up there sitting in that fucking little glass house aren't going to tell us what to do. What's wrong with that? That's how this country was founded. And that's how this country is going to get by this shit too. And I urge everybody out there to stand up against this shit. These fucking mask mandates, the shit they've done to our kids, the shit they've done to us, the shit they've done to our businesses, the shit they've done to our lives. They've tried to put us underneath their authority by giving us this free money, these stimulus packages. Bullshit. It's not worth a fucking thing. The only thing it's done is put us further in debt. It's made your tax bill fucking larger, and your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, and on and on and on and on down the line are going to keep paying for it. So when the fuck are we going to wise up and tell these fuckers in D.C., these talking heads, these fucking assholes that sit there and fucking try and call the fucking shots to fuck off? They can fucking eat a bag of shit as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sorry about the language, ladies and gentlemen, but you know what? It pisses me off to no end. Because we're sitting here and we're allowing this handful of fucking oligarchs, this handful of the fucking rich, these people with all this money. And how did they get their money? It wasn't through legitimate sources. Nah, not even. While you and I sit out here and bust our asses, we work all day, and we just see our taxes go up and up and up. Every year your sales tax goes up. Your income tax. What the fuck right does the government have to take money out of your... You don't even get... If you are a clock in, clock out employee, you ain't got no right on that. You get your paycheck, it's already gone. Anybody find a problem with that? We become accustomed to it because that's how we are trained. We're trained that way from the time we are, whenever we can start working at 14. I started working at 14 for $4 and fucking 25 cents an hour, bagging fucking groceries. I bought my first Pioneer stereo and graphic equalizer and set of speakers for my truck at $4.25 an hour. Where'd I buy it? Walmart. Because they moved into here. And guess what took over that Walmart building? Cody Laboratories. What do you think Cody Laboratories produced? It was medical. I'll give you a guess. Opioids. Opioids. All right? Little Cody, Wyoming had a huge ass lab. All these people working there, right? They finally shut it down. They built a big ass building out there. Guess who bought that? Kanye West bought that motherfucker. He disappeared. That thing's sitting out there empty. He had to sell it off. Right? They had this big ass building out. So they had 2 buildings, right? I painted the same house 4 times. 4 fucking times. Number 1 was for a dude who was a psychiatrist in this fucking town, who, rest in peace, is dead now, and was... I'm not even going to get into that, okay? So the next owner... This is out in like a, exclusive kind of neighborhood around this area. Next owner, fucking dude is some higher up in Cody Labs. I go out there, repaint it for them. Same fucking house. Boom. They move. Next caller. Next caller, please. Another person from Cody Labs. Repaint it again. Do the outside of the house. Same house, 4 times. And for these people that are all involved in this shit, this is what's going on. You're being poisoned, people. You're being poisoned by the bullshit that they're selling you at the fucking doctor's office and everything else. You're getting prescribed this bullshit. I mean, look at what's happening with these opioids. I mean, it all comes down to this. It all basically, if you follow the money, which I keep telling everybody to do, if you follow the money, if you trace it on down, what does it come back to? Big Pharma. Hey, what's happening to Moderna and Pfizer stocks right now? Anybody look at that? Anybody invested in that? Do your own homework. Because I've been put in a position where I can't tell you about it anymore because you know what? They're going to shut me down. So I can't tell you. But I would advise you to do your homework, to look into this shit, to wake the fuck up. And I'm sorry to use harsh language, but that's the way I speak. And it's just a word. Difference between saying frick and fuck. It don't fucking matter. It don't frickin' matter. What's the difference between that? The intent is the same. All right, so here's the deal. We've got these oligarchs. For those of you, if you don't know what an oligarch is, I would suggest you look it up. Look up what an oligarchy is. For those of you out there that want to say democracy, I would suggest that you separate yourself from that fucking shit because we do not have a democracy, and a democracy is bullshit anyways. Okay? There are a lot of things behind democracy that don't fucking make any sense. When you talk about, just because everybody says it's okay, do you know how easy it is to get all you fucking stupid motherfuckers out there wound up about some dumb shit, and you all fucking have pitchforks and fucking torches and shit, and you're ready to fucking go burn down somebody's farmhouse, it ain't that fucking hard. The masses are fucking asses. And I'm gonna give tribute to fucking Dr. Stephen Shaw out of Idaho for that, because that was something that I held on to. He said that in one of my poli-sci classes, and I always have gone back to that, because that was one of the most intelligent things that anybody's ever said to me. And it's a very simple fucking statement, but the masses are asses. When a bunch of idiots get together, it's amazing how stupid it can get, because everybody listens to what everybody says. You don't all sit there and say, well, now, wait a minute. You go, well, fucking Mort down the street said that derper. And you don't even know. It just goes, fucking Mort up the street told you something that now all of a sudden you believe it's true. So then you pass it on to somebody else. But when you pass it on, then you flub it around in your own mind, and you create your own spin on it. And then you give it to fucking Jerky up the fucking road, and he does the same thing. And it morphs into a fucking whole different thing. I mean, don't sit here and believe me either. I mean, you can check me. Check what I'm saying. I don't give a shit. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, please, and I'll retract it. I ain't got no problem doing that, because I don't have any fucking pride in you know, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm holier than that. I'm not like fucking Potato Head Stelter. I don't work for CNN. I don't work for Fox. I don't work for CNDNC. Any of these fucking outfits. They're all a bunch of fucking liars. Everything that you're seeing in the news, on the radio, it's all bullshit. It's all put out there to invoke a response within you. The free money that they give you, this build back better. What kind of fucking phrase is that? Build back better? Grammatically, it doesn't even work. Build back better. Okay? There's a lot of things missing from that sentence. It's not even a sentence. It's stupidity. And anybody who wants to stand behind that is a moron. Build back better. What? I mean, there's more sense in Make America Great Again. There's more sense in saying, like my phrase, my mantra, do no harm. At least saying do no harm. You can make that into a sentence. Build back better. You sound like you're a fucking third grade fucking mundulin that doesn't even know what the fuck they're talking about. And everybody wants to get behind that. Yeah, build back better. Let's send $2 trillion to Wall Street and then raise interest rates on everybody. And then the banks take everybody's homes. And we sit here and, you know, wake up. This is bullshit. This garbage that's going on is bullshit. I don't know how else to say it. I've never been tight-lipped. I've never been somebody that holds back on the way they feel about things. And I won't. And I don't care. They can put me in a cage, and I'll still sit there and say it. They can give me Sweet Valley Twins fucking stupid fucking books to read. And guess what? That sucks when you're in there. Hey, how many of y'all have been in there? Were you locked up in fucking solitary and you ask for a book, and what they bring you is a Sweet Valley Twins book, and they fucking pass it through, and you're stuck in there. And you look at it and you go, fuck that, I'm not going to read that shit. And then you end up reading it because you got nothing else to do, because you're laying on a concrete bench with one fucking blanket. I've been there. So I'm not scared of what they have to offer, because I've been in the worst of it. It don't matter to me. Throw it at me. I don't care. I'm not scared of it. I am not scared of it whatsoever. Police know that when they deal with me. They know that I'm not scared of them. I don't give a shit. I'm not scared of what they have to fucking offer. What they fucking have to offer is nothing that I haven't been through, so I don't give a fuck. They can throw me in wherever they want to throw me. And guess what? I'll be running that shit in fucking a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been there. So it don't matter. So why are you also afraid? What are you also afraid of? I mean, it's time to say, this is enough. We watch these fucking dipshits. I'm sitting here looking at my fucking other monitor right now, and I see this fucking dumb fuck, this Adam Schiff. What the fuck is he even still doing around anything? This guy is a fucking ass clown. He's a fucking ass clown. What the fuck does he even have to say? These are fucking idiots that you elected, people. You elected these fucking morons. You put a guy like Adam Schiff in a position where he can be on the fucking TV. Now this guy, he's a fucking grocery store bag boy. He sold his fucking soul out. You know? I mean, he went down the crossroads somewhere along the line. And he said, you know what? I'm going to sell myself out so I can go fucking be a goddamn politician. And he sits there. You can see the fucking fear in his eyes. I'm looking at this stupid motherfucker right now. I'm going to see if I can pull this up. This fucking stupid fucking piece of garbage. Let me see if I can find this fucking dumb fuck. I mean, look at these fucking, here's a guy right, okay, I'm going to pull this screen up and you guys are going to just laugh right now because you're just going to go, what? Let's see if we can get this up. All right, we got to move this one up. And then there I went. All right. Excuse me because I am not technologically advanced. I'll move this guy up. Yeah, and he's still not coming up. All right, let's go monitor 2. There we go. We'll move him on up. Moving on up. Moving on up to the side. We finally got our piece of the pie. Order. Hey, there we go. All right. I just got to transform this and move it around. Thanks for sticking with me here. Because I am an idiot. But I'm not as big of an idiot as these fucking morons. All right, here we go. All right, look at the guy behind him. He's like sleeping, right? Dude's sleeping. What was that mouse switch he did? He's like, ugh. House Intel Committee on the shifty shit. Look at these people. These are the idiots, okay? Yeah, there goes my camera. And I'm an idiot too. But look, these are the people that you're voting for. Okay, Mr. Andrew. Okay, yeah, great. You're really something. Miss Demings, what do you have to say? She's looking at the notes. She's like, I'm looking at the clock. What time do I get out of here? I don't know. I mean, this is absolutely insanity. This is insane that these are the people that, you know, I mean, the Mass Forever. Here's a good one. Anybody watch this one? Let's see. We got, yeah. I wonder if I can bring him up.
And look at this. In New York, the governor of New York is dropping their mask mandates, and you don't have to show
Look at
a
that.
vaccine passport anymore. That's all over with. But guess what? Joy
I'm going to turn that down. But anyway, beside it. Joy Behar, you know, she is she's a bastion of information, right? Look at this. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is who you're getting your information from, folks. You sit here and you watch this bullshit with this. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm just going to pull this off because I do not want to even see it anymore. She's gone. Bye. Come on. You know. I'm sorry. It's late. I didn't shave this afternoon. What it comes down to, though, is this is all fucking nonsense. It's all nonsense. Everything that you're hearing is fucking bullshit. The money is bullshit, okay? Your money, your dollar, it's all garbage. It's all set up. And it's something that everybody out there, they judge themselves by that, right? There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. It's fucking stupid. We have people that are homeless, shitting on the streets, and got no place to go. Yet we're worried about Ukraine. Okay, I'm concerned about the Ukrainian people myself. Certainly. I'm concerned about everybody. But you know what? You know who I'm concerned about most? Is the people in my home. First of all, number one. Number two, who am I concerned about? People in my state. Number two, who am I concerned? Or number 3, 4, 5, 6, people that I know, people in other states, people that I know, I'm concerned about them. So once we start taking care of each other, then we can worry about this other shit. But yeah, we keep sitting here and we send this money that's not even real, first of all, right? So you get a job, say you're in Coyote, Wyoming, and now it's like $15, $17, $18 an hour. Bullshit. That's fucking garbage. I would never even in my life, even if I was destitute, living in a fucking tent off the side of the highway, I'd never work for $15 an hour. You can kiss my ass. No fucking way. I start at $65 an hour. You know why? Because I bring a big-ass truck with a big-ass trailer and a bunch of tools and a shit ton of fucking know-how on how to do something. So you want to bring me, it's going to, you know. But guess what? I'll also take that to somebody and take care of what they need for nothing. Do you understand that? In fact, I gain more out of taking the things that I have earned from nothing and going to somebody's house and fixing a door or fixing a garbage disposal or fixing a garage door or patching a hole in the drywall and fixing it for them and walking out and saying, and they go, what do I owe you? And you look around and you realize that they're hurting and you go, nothing. Even though I'm hurting too. But you know what? You can call it karma is what it is. I don't give a shit about that. Karma's bullshit. It's like, who are you? And what are you willing to do to just help somebody? You know? You can call it whatever you want. But that's not what we're doing. Look at Big Pharma. Look at what they've done to us. They have ruined this country. And we just sit here and we just are complacent and compliant and we just pay their fucking money. We go into fucking medical bankruptcy over procedures, over things that should just be, I mean, is it not like, okay, let me ask you, I mean, everybody that I know out there, right? Like if you have the ability, say you've got the ability to take care of somebody, like they come into your home and they've got a compound fracture and they've got a fibula sticking out, protruding through the skin, but you have the ability to fix that fucking thing. Are you going to sit there and ask for their insurance information? Are you going to help them out? If you've got everything there, what are you going to do? You going to fucking turn them away? That's what the fucking hospitals, that's what Big Pharma does. That's what the fucking medical fucking industry in this country does. And they own everything. They own the news networks. They own it all. They're behind it all. These people are making $65,000 per second on this vaccine. And now, all of a sudden, Moderna is fucking dropping like a fucking rock. Why? Doesn't make any sense, does it? This has been 2 years of this shit going on. They've been making $65,000 a second split between 3 of them, and now all of a sudden their stock's dropping. You think they're shorting it? You think they're shorting it? Wake up. I hope y'all did invest in that shit. Because it's fucking, all of a sudden, it's fucking disgusting and fucking garbage. I don't give a shit. They can shut me down on here. I don't give a fuck. They can shut me down wherever the fuck they want to. You know what? I don't care. I'm going to keep speaking what I'm speaking, and I don't give a fuck who thinks anything about it. You might think I'm a fucking idiot because I'm a fucking construction guy, And because I build shit, but guess what? I'm sitting on a fucking goddamn desk right here that a certain celebrity paid $5,000 for and never arranged for delivery or pickup. So what am I supposed to do with it? I got another one sitting over here to the side. If it was a $10,000 fucking table. Everything in here, I fucking built. You can call me an idiot. You can speak down to me. You can say whatever you want to fucking say. But guess what? The bottom line is, I do something every fucking day to make myself better. Whether it be intellectually, whether it be spiritually, whether it be learning a new trade, learning a new skill, learning to fucking play another riff on a guitar. I can pick that fucking guitar up over there and play whatever you want to fucking hear on it. I've got fucking percussion. I've got a saxophone over there. I've got a fucking cajon. I've got an acoustic guitar sitting right there. I just try and, I'm not propping myself up. I just try and learn something new every day. I sit here, I do homework, I look into this shit. And this is real homework. This is not like fucking the bullshit that they're teaching our kids at school. Because the bullshit they're teaching our kids at school is worthless. It's fucking worthless. They're teaching kids to be fucking factory workers. They're teaching kids to sit in line. And that's what we all learned. But somewhere you gotta fucking break loose from it. Because we're not here long. So when are you gonna break loose? What do you think their motivations are? I don't understand their motivations. I see it as fucking evil. That's what I see. I see anybody who wants to be in a position of authority or power over other people. I see that as evil because I don't want to be in that position over you or anybody. I don't even want to be in that position over my child. I mean, yes, I am his parent. He's a minor, my kids are minor child. The only thing I can do is try and show them wisdom, show them that they need to exercise critical thought. That's the biggest thing. That's the only thing that I've ever tried to teach is critical thought. Like, look at it yourself, absorb it, think about it, mull it over. Spend a night thinking about it. Write down your thoughts. Come up with a fucking conclusion. Do your homework. Do your background checks on this shit. Look up the research. Fucking find out what the fuck is really going on here. Nobody in this fucking country wants to do that. Everybody wants to just sit back and watch dipshits like these fucking morons on CNN and fucking all this crap. Watch, what is it, fucking karaoke contest? American Idol. What happened to somebody being an actual artist? Like somebody singing their own, you get up there and you play karaoke, and then the whole nation goes, and you go down to the fucking bar on Friday night and sing karaoke, and you put on your little glittery pants like you're somebody. Fucking write your own song. Start a fucking band. Learn how to play a guitar, learn how to play drums, learn how to fucking play a bass, learn how to do something. Write a song. Just go down there and fucking sing me some goddamn fucking Mariah Carey and fucking then get clapped off the little fucking goofy fucking thing and fucking stupid. That's exactly what American Idol is. We watch these reality shows. How about living your own reality? Maybe I'm crazy. Live your own fucking reality. Why you gotta be on a reality show? This is real. Bullshit. It's fucking garbage. We've become so far detached from what we should be. I mean, and I'm not the one to say. I mean, I'm not the be-all call. I mean, I'm not even putting myself in that position, but every day I see people so far estranged from themselves that it's sad. It's absolutely sad. And then everybody just does what they're told. Put your mask on. Get the jab. Get the second jab. And now they're coming out, and I'm not even going to get into this. Get the third jab. Do your homework. Because I'm not, I mean, I'll say it right now. Okay? Fuck it. I don't care. They want to fucking pull me down. Fuck it. They're saying that for young men of a certain age that they need to, that the only reason that they've pushed these jabs so close together is for research. So there is a bigger risk for myocarditis than anybody thought. There it is. Look it up. CDC. Look it up. Ban me, YouTube. Go the fuck ahead. Do it again. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Because YouTube is not the fucking be all end all fucking anything. They're not fucking Jesus Christ. They're nobody. They're a fucking bunch of fucking jerk offs in Silicon Valley. And up your ass, YouTube. I don't care. The CDC has said this. And I've never said anything against to violate the CDC, even though they've lied to us more than anybody. Fauci has lied to us more than anybody. Look it up. Do the fucking homework. Fuck you, YouTube. Do the fucking homework. Look it up. I've looked it up. I've spent my time. I've done my due diligence. I've not said anything against that or that would violate the fucking CDC, the fucking NIH, or the WHO. The cookie gnome, all he's done is lie. All he's done is lie. Over and over and over. And then they say, here's their excuse. Well, the science is changing. And so all you out there that want to sit there and fucking talk about science, that you want to argue science, well, okay, we can't handle something as simple as a fucking man-made virus in a fucking lab. And then you want to come at me about science? You want to argue billions and billions of years of evolution? I'm not all about either one. I don't care about creation, evolution, whatever. I know where I am right now. I have consciousness. We all have consciousness. Yeah, and there we go. That was probably an indication that I need to stop, I guess. Let's pull up this guy. There. Now you get a better look at my pretty face, huh? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's really something. Really something. See that? Red pill, blue pill. Little by little. What's it going to be? You're going to go red? You're going to go blue pill. I'm not talking about party color. I'm talking about, you want to wake up? Or do you want to just fucking sleep? It's easier to sleep, isn't it? Oh. Words can't say it. Anyway, trust me, I don't wish y'all nothing but the absolute best. Seriously, I do. And whatever your wake-up call might be, I'm behind it 100%, but you got to step away from this shit. Because this shit they're putting out there, this garbage that they're fucking talking, this fucking nonsense, this bullshit, they are enslaving you. Okay, slavery never fucking went away. In one way it did, but in another way it hasn't. Now, I'm not making any generalizations between, like, you know, what went on back in the day, all right? I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to say that there was anything whatsoever that was good about the founding of this country. And that's the thing. Maybe we're cursed because the founding of this country was some bullshit. Because we came in here and we ruined indigenous peoples. I didn't have anything to do with that. I wish it had never happened. And I mean, honestly, I read like books like The Trail of Tears. And I mean, it breaks my heart. I mean, and I have a lot of Native American friends. I've got a lot of friends from any walk of life, you know. I'm not justifying anything that went on, but you know what the fucking fact of the matter is I was born in 1976, and I've not been behind any of it. My children haven't been behind any of it. I don't know how it's ever made right. But I can tell you this right now. This fucking bullshit that's going on in this country right now is not making anything right. It's not fucking changing anything, you know? I mean, it comes down to it. It comes down to it. And I'm going to go back to this. I say it over and over again, but we've got to go back to the point where we look at one another and we call ourselves by name. That's it. Nothing else. You call a motherfucker by his name. You call a female by her name. You call an individual by their name, not by this. The color of my skin changes daily. You could call me anything from green to red to yellow to, blue. I can change the color of my skin, right now. I've got plenty of ink to do it. I can do it. I could do it tonight. Tonight I could be blue if I wanted to. If I wanted to do my whole face blue, I'd do it's not going to be feeling very good, but I could do it. And so what's that put me as? A blue person? Does that change who I am? This is the thing right here, ladies and gentlemen. When I can sit here and I can change who I am in a matter of a second. Sure, there's genetic memory, this and that and the other thing, but you know what? Here's the thing. These fucking assholes that are in charge of this shit, these people that have all the money, they're the ones that are calling the shots, and they do so because they're dangling that. It's like the carrot or the stick. I'm at the point where it's like, I don't give a shit. Swing that stick. Let's see how it goes. Swing that fucking stick. You can ask my little brother how that goes when you swing a fucking stick at me. It don't go too fucking well, because I'll take that fucking stick and break it on the ground, and then I'll break your fucking ass. Where you guys at? Let me know. Because this bullshit is nonsense. This bullshit is absolutely off the chain. That's telling everybody what they got. Tell me how it's any different than slavery. And then people want to argue about, you need to have your vaccine passport. You got to have your vaccination card and your ID. But yet to vote, you don't need any ID or none of that. What? You got to have an ID to get a fucking bank account. You got to have an ID to rent a fucking an apartment. You got to have an ID to get a car loan. You got to have an ID to oftentimes use your fucking bank card. But yet to vote, I would urge you all not to vote. That's it. Why? It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean a thing. You're going to get a different version of the same shit every fucking time until we wise up and just decide that and realize that you are voting for another individual to run your life. So a representative republic is fucking stupid. That's where it's at. Anarchy. You know what anarchy is about? Doing no harm. You don't violate a person or their property. Respect one another. And as long as somebody's doing no harm, you let them do their thing. But yet it's got a dysphonism to it. It's a dysphomic word. It's a word that people, you hear anarchy and you go, the anarchists. Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you what. The people that were rioting and all that shit, those are not anarchists. They declared them to be anarchists. They're not. Those are terrorists. People that burn down somebody else's building, burn down somebody's business, loot somebody's business, take something from somebody else, trample over somebody's personal fucking property is not an anarchist. They're a terrorist. Do your fucking homework. I'm sorry to be blunt. And I'm sorry to be a foul-mouthed motherfucker, but guess what? That's what I am. Take it or leave it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to be who I am. This shit's gotten out of hand. It's gotten out of hand. It's all about this oil and this fake money that doesn't even exist. How many of you are stressed about money? I know I find myself in that spot. I try to fucking let it go. I try not to think about it because it always works itself out. When I can sit back and walk away and let it go, it works itself out. But when I get worried about it, stressed out, and then it gets nonsensical. And I know a lot of you out there are hurting or stressed out and everything, and I mean, as it keeps coming back to, there's enough for all of us. There is. There's enough for everybody, and not enough for everybody to just like live like minimal. I'm not talking about standing in cheese lines. There's enough for all of us. I mean, how many out there that are my age, if you would have had the means to pursue something that you wanted to pursue, how many of you would have done something different in your life? How many are working jobs that you fucking hate? How many of you are out there doing something that you can't stand? You hate the thought of Monday morning. You wish for Friday afternoon. But then before you know it, Monday morning's back on you again. It's not what life's supposed to be about. Because we all have something inside of us to offer. We all have something inside of us to give that's different than my neighbor, your neighbor, anybody. We all have something different, something better to give than what we're doing. But we've been put in positions where we have to do this. For what? For what? You have a short life. To spend your entire years punching in, punching out, doing something you hate? To retire when you're sick, when you're old? And then you get a fraction of what you paid in to some system that doesn't give a shit about you? There's something better out there, folks. I don't have the answers, but there's something better. There's something better for sure. I mean, I think we can all take care of each other better. I think there's enough out there for all of us. There shouldn't be children out there starving. There shouldn't be children out there with disease. There shouldn't be people out there that are living with nothing and sending their kids to run, 20 miles in the morning to go get questionable drinking water. Everybody should have drinking water. Everybody should. We shouldn't have people working in factories making devices like what I'm talking to you on. They want to jump out the windows only to be caught in a net and taken back up onto the assembly line. Why do they have to do that? Because they were born in a different country? None of us chose where we were born. None of us chose the color of our skin. None of us chose our situation. So this nationalistic approach on this racism and all this bullshit, and I'm not talking about critical race theory or anything like that. I'm talking about the fact that none of us chose. We all ended up where we ended up. But the thing is we can all change where we're going to be. I mean, there's equality of opportunity, there's equity, there's equality of outcome. Or the other thing there is there's love and there's compassion. And that's the point I'm coming from. So you can hate me, you can love me, whatever. I don't care. I love you. I'm compassionate for you. If you hate me for saying what I'm saying, then hey, guess what? I that's fine. I still love you. I love everybody. And that's what we got to look at the end of the day. What do you got? Because every one of us got the end. We all got the end. You know what I mean? There's nobody that doesn't have the end. You might think that you're king of the fucking whatever today, but tomorrow could be the end of it. You'd be sitting there buying milk at Walmart looking at the fucking dates on a milk carton and fucking some crazy motherfucker comes in and blap. You're done. You're out. Or you could go into the doctor tomorrow thinking, I don't feel right, and all of a sudden you got 2 weeks to live. and you're laying in a bed, and what do you got? You got the memory of the people you loved and the people that loved you. And hopefully you have some people that loved you maybe sitting there by the side of your bed, sending you off on your next journey. Because I think a lot of these people that have done nothing but chase these riches and gold and glory and this and that, and cars and houses, and what happens when they go out? Who's standing there next to them? What do they got for memories? What are their regrets? What are your regrets? Think about it. If you were given 24 hours to live, what's your regrets going to be? What you going to look back on and say, fuck. I know I got my share. I wish I didn't have any, and that's what I'm striving for. I'd like to get to that point, but you know what? It could all be taken away tomorrow. Sad facts, people. Sad facts. Anyway, I was trying to keep it short tonight, but hey, you know what? I can't even figure out how to use. Let's talk more walk. I guess I need to shut the fuck up. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful President's Day weekend. And also remember that we don't need a president. How stupid we get a day off because of the presidents. I mean, what? Tell me what a president's done for you in the comments below. If you would. I would love to see that. Tell me what a president has done for you. I'm trying to think back on that. I was born in 76, so we go back to, we're talking Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan. Who else we got? We got George Bush, Clinton, another George Bush, Barack Obama. Obama let my boy K-Pook out. That's it. The rest of them can, go eat a bag of shit. I mean, you also got, like I've said over and over too, you got to think about it. What kind of personality does it take to want to be a president or to run for Congress, to be a senator? That's a pretty narcissistic individual to think, this is me. God damn it. I want to be the ruler of the free world. But then you don't have any power. And then we got the midterm elections coming up, and that's always a fucking character. That's a Jesus Christ, that's a fucking funny thing. We'll get into that next time. I don't want to even go there. It's been an hour. I've taken up enough of your time. I love y'all. Love each other. Be good to one another. Stay up. Stay right. Do no harm. And we are going to peace out on this one. So, happy President's Day. Take a nap with Biden. I think this was episode 102, and this is Brothers Gow taking you out. Much love to the Brothers Gow.
Hey beautiful, how you feeling tonight? In a crowd, you're the only one inside. And me and my brothers are feeling alright. You know this night is gonna turn out fine. So come here, baby.